Open wounds.
You just knocked off the body camera. It's
Oh,
on
I
there
don't.
too.
Good.
So
She had open wounds.
please.
Get your hands off of me.
I'm not going to.
You are at this point. You're
No.
gonna get your hands off me.
Ma'am,
I'm recording.
right now.
I'm recording
If
you.
you do not leave the room, you're
What's going on, baby?
delaying
Stop.
resisting the
No,
investigation.
she's
So
holding
please.
on to me. Get your
You're
hands.
freaking her out.
No,
No,
she's telling you.
No,
she's
just
telling
the
you.
yelling. Just stop, please.
She's telling you to stop yelling.
No, both of you, just stop.
Will you just relax
I'm
and
not
leave
yelling.
the room?
Get your hands off me,
I'm
sir.
not going to, ma'am.
Please,
You need to.
please go to the room. Please,
She's asking
please
you
go
to please go
outside,
outside.
please.
Okay,
I can do this, please.
Do you want me to
oh my
walk
God.
you? Do you want me to walk with you?
Ma'am,
No,
she's
he
asking
can
you to
do this,
go.
please. I
She's
can't.
asking
I'm
you
going
to
to.
go
I'm
outside.
recording you.
Then
Do not ever put your hands on me.
Please,
Ma'am.
please.
You freaked out
Mom.
because I put hand
Can you?
sanitizer on her wound.
She's asking you to leave.
She has no. You're freaking out because I put hand
Hyacinth, do you
sanitizer
want
on
her
her
to leave
wound.
so we can go?
Do you want mommy to be with you? You want to hold on? I got you,
Okay,
baby.
Please,
I got
please
you.
let her go. Please let her
Okay.
go.
Thank you.
You need to leave the room,
She said
ma'am.
she said to let me go.
You need, ma'am.
I am trying to help her. You don't have
but
any.
you're not listening
you're,
to me.
You're putting
It's
your
a law
whatever.
enforcement. You're breaking the law right
No,
now.
how am I breaking the law?
I've
Do tell me.
explained to you multiple
Do tell me.
times. I'm
Do
trying
tell
to
me. Get your hands
conduct
off
this
me.
investigation
She's going
and
to the
act
car with you.
accordingly.
I'm not taking her
So you
anywhere.
need to leave.
Mom,
I didn't say you
Mom,
were taking
please,
anywhere.
Please
You're
stop.
riling her up. Stop.
Please stop. She's asking you to stop.
No,
Mr. Anna,
I'm
can you help
telling
us
you
out?
to
Hi, how are
stop.
you?
I'm well. Just give me 1 second.
Can I talk with you for a second? And
You can talk with
I'm
me,
gonna let
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth talk with PD Brown for a second.
So she's no. Just give me 1 moment because he freaked out because she told me she did it again, and she has open wounds, and so I put hand sanitizer on her, which is what we do.
Okay.
Go get your nurse and ask her because I don't want her to have infection.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I'm gonna have Hyacinth sit down for a second, and I'm gonna have you.
Are
and
you
me
okay
just
to
talk
sit down?
Right out here, okay? Just
Okay,
right
you're
out
okay
here,
with
man.
sitting
Sit
down?
Right out here. And
So I
Mr.
recorded the whole thing. That's what
Mr.
happened.
K
You freaked out.
has-
And I did not knock off your body
walk
cam.
out here.
You don't know what you're doing, and you get another police officer to transport my child. Now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right now.
Mr. K has the gauze. So let me talk
Exactly.
with you.
So let's get the gauze.
The nurse is.
So I'm gonna talk with you for a second. I'm gonna let PD Brown do. I'm sorry. I just came up. So what's
No,
going on?
what happened was, so she told me she did it. Were you there? And all I did is put hand sanitizer on it, and it did, it stings.
Sure.
And he got freaked out.
Okay.
And so I started recording him because then he's like, oh, it's a law enforcement issue. I don't want anyone around my child that has a psych issue like that.
Okay. Okay.
Bottom line.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. I hear you.
Bottom line.
I hear you.
Because what I'm trying to do is to help her, and when she pulled it off, she has open wounds. I am a nurse.
Okay.
So I know what I'm trying to do.
Sure. And your
All
mom, I
this
get that.
openness, I don't want her to get
No,
infection.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I think that's why we're here.
Well, and
Exactly.
I went to the nurse to try to bring some things over.
Okay.
Where we're at is, I think what's getting difficult is I think Officer Paul has his law enforcement and his protocol
does.
that he
Sure.
has to follow.
Sure.
That is outside of school procedures.
Sure.
So I'm
Sure.
trying to.
Sure. So
like,
we're all going to make
do
it. We're all
this
going to help
part.
Hyacinth. I think we're all
That's
here
fine,
to do
but I'm going to
something.
continue to record him.
That's fine.
I don't want him anywhere near my child, and I'm saying that, and I'm saying that right now. I will call whoever I need to call.
Sure.
But he doesn't know what he's doing.
I believe he said another officer.
and even in there, he was like, and I have things to do.
So
I'm glad you have things to do.
So let me do this. I want to go get the nurse,
Get the nurse.
but I'm going to ask Brett that you go
Yeah,
see
I'll
if the
go
nurse
get
is.
that nurse,
Mr. Dawson, can you go with Brett to go get the nurse for me, please?
I'm here, baby. And she was getting up. I got her off the ground. She was getting
I'm
up.
going to stand over here just because I just want to lower. Come on. I just want to lower anxieties. That's
No,
all we're-
exactly.
so-
Well, this is what I'm thinking about. And he has everything on his little body cam, and I will be reporting him. And I pulled my phone out and I started recording him. And then he put his hands on me. No.
Okay.
And my daughter's holding, and he's like, and you're hyping her up. No, I'm not
Do me
hyping
a
her
favor.
up.
Do me a favor. So right now we're both angry at here, and all we're doing is making this go higher. So I'm just gonna
Yes,
ask
because
everyone-
I'm not moving. I'm staying right here.
Okay.
Because
We have
there's a
another
closed
officer.
door.
We have
There's a
another-
closed door.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So they need to be.
Bro,
So-
dude, you got units coming cut, bro.
Yeah, I
told him to reduce. I just told him.
Are you, no,
Ma'am, ma'am, let them
before that.
first.
I want a female officer.
Okay. Let me find if there's a female officer coming. Okay.
Just, it's
I want like a female officer.
Do we have a female officer?
Okay, we're gonna need one.
How about I go step in and ask a female officer for a second, and then I will.
I want to know who his superior is. I want the name, the number, because I'm going to tell you what happened and look at his body cam footage.
That's fine.
My daughter had.
My
Let me
nurse
just
is here. I'm
explain
gonna
something.
let my nurse go in. Okay.
Yes,
Come on
that's
in.
definitely.
Let me just
Thank
explain.
you.
I'm here, okay?
Yes.
Because you pretty much call it code cover.
Okay.
Okay? So that means the deputy's fighting. with
And he
somebody.
wasn't fighting with anyone.
That's okay.
He is
We're
very
gonna
so I'm
figure
just
it out.
explaining why we're here, okay, and why
Yes.
we're coming in like this.
And
So
most definitely code cover, because I hope they have cameras in there as well as look at his body footage, because that's. So I'm going to tell you exactly what happened before he lies, and I have him. I'm recording him and have been recording him, and check out his body footage. So my daughter's in crisis, and she was backed up down there, and he obviously doesn't have too much training, because I'm telling him, let me talk her up, and then as I got her on the chair, and I'm taking off her coat because she's looking flush. I'm trying to make her comfortable, okay? And she says, Mom, I've done it again, where she has scratched up her arms.
Sure.
So I sanitize my hands, and I put hand sanitizer on her arm because it's open wounds, okay? And I don't want her getting anything. He goes crazy, puts his hands on me, and I never put my hands on him.
okay, well, we'll figure this whole thing out. But as like I said, the reason I'm here, okay.
He's calling for code cover. So look at the whole entire thing
Okay.
before he calls for code cover.
Listen, I just got here.
I
wasn't
understand you
here,
did. I understand
and
you did.
That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah,
Okay.
I understand you did.
So all
But with
I
his
need you to do
attitude,
right
I want
now
him to
is
stay
just-
away from my child.
Okay. All I need you to do right now is just calm down.
I'm trying to calm
relax.
down, but my child is talking about suicide, okay?
So we have
So
to-
let's take that into consideration.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm this mom that gets called because she's wanting to jump off of things, and she just got out of the hospital
Okay.
on Monday. So
I'm
yes,
sorry to hear about that.
So I am trying to calm down, but he is not making it any better. He sits there and is arguing with me when I'm trying to calm. Oh, and she's telling him no, and I got her on tape. She's like, no, and she's holding on to me as she's saying this. So he needs more training. Number one.
So, ma'am, how about this? I'm going to make a deal with you because I work with him. I'm going to talk with him after this. Okay, I will.
He
know-
has nothing to do with my child from this point on. And when we were in there, when I was calling Children's, because she just got from Children's to see if I could get her to the clinic, them transport her, he was like, yeah, but I just need to do this and move on. I have things to do. Okay, you do have things to do, but my child is talking about jumping off of things. And she just got out of the hospital.
Okay.
So she is suicidal.
Okay.
So let me calm her down and try to figure out what is the trigger.
Right. Well, let
This
them
is-
do what they need to do right now.
I want him out of the room with my child.
Okay. Well, we
There's another deputy in here. I want him.
Who just arrived? I need
Okay.
Brian to be in there. The other deputy's in there.
I want him out from with my child.
We all good? Thanks, covered. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Thanks.
And that's exactly what I was doing.
So Frierson's in there. So P. Brown needs to be
I
in
want
there.
him out of there with my child.
I understand that, but the problem is that he's been here since the get-go, so he needs to stay in there.
He can
And
talk to them.
And Frierson is here, so
He
he's,
can talk
he's,
to
he's
them.
in there. I understand that.
He can talk to them and whoever, he can talk to the psych
Ma'am,
or whatever.
I can't tell sheriff what they can and
Yeah,
cannot
we're
do.
not gonna- we're not gonna
So
have
they're following their
Okay,
protocol.
so he's going to stay in there with my child when he was clearly triggering her, and I have it on tape.
I have James with him. James is here.
That's
I
fine.
think it's going to be
She's
okay. We
fine.
can clearly
She's
see what's
here.
happening.
No, I got her out of the corner, so that's why she's halfway fine.
Okay.
And you can review, I'll email the tape to you as well, the video to you as well. So he needs more training.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm shaking because I'm livid because this is my child in her life.
I understand. Yeah, absolutely.
So I am sitting here, requested it 5 or 6 times. I want him out of there.
I understand that.
And I understand what you're saying. So whoever will review this tape that it was denied, that's fine. You have a deputy in there. You have one right there. So why does he still need to be in there?
He's been here since the beginning of the
Okay.
of the incident. So
And
he
then?
he needs a deputy.
So he can speak to that deputy and that deputy outside of her presence. I don't want him near my child.
Let me go get the phone.
And I
Yeah,
do
you
want,
go get
I
it
want
and then we'll go from there.
everything reviewed. Everything.
Okay. Okay.
Can I talk to you here? Yeah.
And can he talk to you outside of there instead of in front of her, riling her up more?
Mr. Dustin needs to be informed about what's happening. So that's what's happening right now.
No, and,
I-
and that's
I-
fine.
I hear your
But
concern.
he's still there, and he's talking in front of her. Who knows what he's saying when she's already in that state? What logic is that?
I trust Mr. Dawson, who has a background in this, who knows your daughter
I
very, very
understand
well.
that, and I'm talking about the deputy. Why can't he talk to her in another room?
Because
Why
he-
can't he talk to him in another room? Is my point.
Because he needs to talk to Mr. Dawson in there, and I trust Mr. Dawson's perception on this. And Mr.
Okay,
Dawson
that's fine. That's fine.
I do.
That is fine. That is fine. But I'm a parent requesting. I know how he acted, and I'm saying I don't want him around my child.
I understand that.
And I'm saying bring another deputy.
And I completely understand that. Here's where
Okay.
I'm at. As an assistant principal here, I cannot interfere with the sheriff's is doing. That's not something that I have jurisdiction over in any way, shape, or form.
That's fine, but there's other sheriffs here. I can understand if there was no one else here. There's
Sure.
other sheriffs here.
Sure.
Ma'am, he's in there. He's the original deputy that was in there.
I understand that,
I'm
and
not
I've-
going to step in his position.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
Take over where
I've
he's at,
witnessed
'cause
where
I
his
don't know
I
what
witnessed
happened
where
in
his
there.
training lacks.
Okay. Well, we could discuss that, okay, at a later date if you feel you need to.
Oh, we
Okay?
most definitely are. And if you think
Okay.
that I'm not going to have it reviewed,
Okay, that's fine.
That's another thing coming.
But let me just explain to you one more time. You need to calm down.
I am calm.
Okay.
We're talking about my child
I
who is
understand that.
suicidal.
I understand
So how
that.
calm would you be?
I'd be fairly upset as well. But
Okay.
what we're trying to
All right.
explain to
And
you-
then around someone is saying, "Oh, she's triggered." He had his hands on me while my daughter had her hands around my waist. Are you serious at this point?
Right. What I'm just trying to explain.
Are
to
you serious at this
right
point?
now, we
So he
can't
is
do
triggering
anything
her
about
even
this
more.
Situation at all.
No, we can't. But
Okay? And
remove
we don't want to
him.
make the situation worse. We cannot remove him right now.
Okay. So when?
Okay. When he's done,
So do I need to call 911
if you feel you need to.
to get more deputies here? Because you're saying because he's a deputy here and one just walked out, do I need to call
The other
911?
deputy's coming back as well.
Then
If
he
you feel
needs
more
to-
comfortable
he-
talking to him, you can as well.
I
He's
do.
the other school
I
resource
do.
officer at the other high school.
Okay, then I do.
Okay, so he'll be right back. I understand.
And
do-
I'm
do-
recording the whole. It's ridiculous. His training needs to be reviewed.
Okay. Okay. Right
It
now,
needs to
right
be
now, we're
reviewed.
trying to just calm the situation. Seamus.
And he's just sitting there in there with her, just in her presence. He was an irritant to her.
Okay.
And why it's inappropriate if she's in that state that he's continuing to talk about what happened while she's in there. You don't think that's?
Ma'am, just let us.
You
do our
don't think
job,
that that's
please?
Inappropriate?
Can you let us do our job, please?
I'm trying to. So
Okay.
then get another deputy. You don't think that's inappropriate
I'm not going to get another deputy.
for a child that's already
Plenty of
triggered? You
deputies
don't think
here.
that's appropriate?
Plenty of deputies here.
You don't think that's appropriate? There's nothing to be sorry about.
No, I'm sorry. For
There's
what
nothing to be
guys-
sorry about. The
We're
media will
sorry.
hear all about this.
No,
Just
no,
like
I-
they've showed it on, this is the way officers, like that little boy that was stimming, the autistic boy that was stimming, and they didn't have any idea what was going on and did that to that child.
Yeah.
That was on the news.
Yeah.
Then they put the third grader in handcuffs. They need to be retrained. So I will go as far up as I need to go. He needs to be retrained, and they better review that body camera footage.
Okay.
They better, the whole entire thing.
Okay. 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 I want
If I felt like I did anything wrong, I would be skating and I would be like, "Oh, okay, I did nothing wrong."
Okay.
My daughter took off her jacket and showed me her wounds, and I put hand sanitizer on it because it's open wounds. There's all kind of things going around that she can get. Okay? So that was for her safety. And then he put his hands on. He's like, she jumped, and he's like, "Oh, you're just..." Look at the body footage. Now, why would I do anything to her when he's standing right there? Seriously? He has no medical training, and he obviously has no psych training. So what he needs to do is check my resume because I do have psych training.
Okay.
Okay?
I understand you're emotional right now.
I'm extremely emotional because my child is contemplating suicide, and I was trying to get her to tell me what is going on. And I had her, she was huddled in the chair. I had her on the chair. We were making
Ma'am,
good.
ma'am, your
No,
voice right now?
please don't touch me.
Okay.
We were
But your
making
voice
good.
getting loud right now is
That's
not
fine.
helping her.
We were making good progress, and he stepped in.
Okay.
It's not okay. Review that body camera footage.
Okay. But here's the deal.
Right now, you just need to calm down.
Stop telling me to calm down when my kid's talking about suicide. Please, and thank you. When I'm trying to find out what is triggering her.
Ma'am, on the psych level, you'll understand what I'm saying. Your voice getting
I
loud.
understand that, but as a mom, I'm different.
I know. I know.
As a mom,
but helping
I'm
her
different.
right now, your voice getting this loud is
And
not,
I was
it's not gonna help.
and I was totally helping her
Sure.
until he
I appreciate the voice tone right now.
until
You're good.
he
You're good.
jumped in.
I understand, and you have.
And I am livid about
I-
that.
I understand.
I am more
But-
livid about what they're. I'm more livid about they're still standing in there talking in front of her.
I trust.
She will persevere on these things.
Can we talk over here? Can you and I talk over here?
I want to see what they're going to do with her.
The deputy's going to be with her. The deputy's going to
I
be with
don't want him with her. What part of that are you guys not understanding?
The deputy is the law enforcement
No, but why can't you be in there with her and
I'm
he
gonna be
switches
with
out?
Your daughter. Okay, let
Okay.
me explain something to you. Your daughter's being taken in on a hold.
I already know that. I know
Okay,
that part. I tried to
I'm
call
gonna-
Children's and get. Yes, baby.
I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'll be okay with them.
Are you? I don't want him anywhere near her. Okay, can I get a hug? Because I know that's what you need at this moment. That's what I was trying to do.
I'm sorry.
You did not hurt me, baby. You did. See, and this is why. And you were still talking about the situation. It's okay, baby. Don't. For as long as this takes, I'm going to hold her until we need to
That's
go.
fine. That's your daughter. That's
right.
And I totally understand where you're coming from. I don't
Exactly.
know the nature of what happened between you and Deputy Brown, but
Oh, watch his body cam footage. And I'll be sending this as well. You need more training, sir.
just focus on this right now.
Well, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. So, yeah, you guys weren't focused on this when you guys were talking in front of her, so. No, I know it is. But I am livid.
I know not with her.
Okay, well, that's exactly what I was trying to do in there. Do you need water or anything?
So Deputy Frierson is going to
Keep my eye
the other deputy.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Okay. I want his information, the supervisor and everything now, so that I can call them as soon as I get her taken care of.
When is he ready to roll?
Can I walk you over there?
You want to walk out?
Do you have your glasses? Do you want to take this jacket off? Are you too hot?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay. So, put your
Ma'am, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This
I'm-
is deputy asking.
Yeah,
you-
deputy.
you-
And I will talk to him as soon.
I'll take your daughter.
She just said
She's-
she said
she's
that
in
she
safe
want
hands.
me to walk her when I get done walking her out. I will most definitely come back in here and speak with him because I need the information. Most definitely. She wants me to walk her out. You need to understand her mental state is not okay. I need her to know that I am here for her right now. I'm trying to take care of her, so I will walk her out to your car so you can take her wherever you need to take her, and I will return to speak to him. He's not my priority. Do you want to go in front of us, or where are we going? We're going this way. All right.
Did you already pull a sign and all that? You already sent yeah. Did you pull a case number?
Not for that one, no, I'll pull stuff.
Well, just send me the CAD.
Okay. Keep looking too.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Okay.
Walk her right here. I'm gonna put her on the front seat of my car.
You're going to put you in the front seat. Are you okay?
Are you gonna be good in the front seat? You're not gonna. Okay, I don't want you to.
Do you want to take her stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to take her stuff. I said I was going to return to speak to him, and I most definitely
Well,
am.
then I'll keep her. I
Okay.
just didn't know if you wanted to take it with you.
Yeah, I'm going to take it with me.
Okay.